Picture a woman who could entrance a room with just one glance, a woman whose beauty was so striking that she was once described as having more of the panther than of the woman in her look. This was Lady Randolph Churchill, born Jennie Jerome, an American-born socialite who would become one of the most fascinating figures in British high society. At just 20 years old, this captivating young woman married Lord Randolph Churchill, the third son of the Duke of Marlborough, in a ceremony at the British Embassy in Paris. But this was just the beginning of her remarkable story. Together they had two sons, Winston, who would later become the legendary Prime Minister of Britain, and John. But Lady Randolph was far more than just a mother and a wife. She was a force of nature in British social circles, known for her sharp wit, infectious laughter and remarkable intelligence. She moved through the highest echelons of society with an ease that few could match, charming everyone from politicians to royalty. Speaking of royalty, her life was filled with intrigue and passion. She was rumored to have had numerous romantic entanglements with powerful men of her time, from the Prince of Wales himself to Milan I of Serbia, Prince Karl Kinski, and Herbert von Bismarck. Perhaps most fascinating was her relationship with Queen Alexandra, who genuinely enjoyed her company, despite knowing about her affair with King Edward VII. What made Lady Randolph truly extraordinary was her ability to maintain her social standing and influence, despite what would have been scandalous behavior for her time. She wasn't confined by the strict Victorian moral codes. She lived life on her own terms. She would go on to marry 3 times throughout her life, each time showing that age was just a number when it came to matters of the heart. Her life was like a novel, full of passion, power, and intrigue. She navigated the complex waters of British high society with remarkable skill, leaving an indelible mark on everyone she met. When she passed away at her London home at the age of 67, she left behind a legacy, not just as Winston Churchill's mother, but as a woman who lived life boldly and unapologetically. Lady Randolph Churchill's story reminds us that some people aren't meant to live by society's rules. They're meant to write their own. She was more than just a socialite. She was a woman ahead of her time, whose influence can still be felt in the corridors of power and society today.